One of the questions that is always asked about these schools is how can they possibly survive financially? If you're offering tuition-free education or substantial tuition-free education in your school, how does the financial model work? None of our schools receive any kind of money from the church per se. Many receive contributions from individual parishes, but the greatest number of contributions comes from individuals who've been inspired by what these schools have done and what these schools stand for. But it is tough work.
I think probably the largest challenge for any of us who operate schools that are not tuition driven is to find a way to financially keep the school going.
We raise money through individual donations from corporations and foundations. We write a lot of grants, and we also get money from churches.
The important thing is to really partner with families and partner with people who are seeing the school as building the city and building the greater area that any school is connected with. So for us, we're going to be requiring a tuition, but we're not going to turn away anyone who can't afford it. So we'll have a sliding scale tuition. That means that every family that comes is going to literally buy in to the school. And at the same time, we're going to need to have donors who see the significance of this.
As an independent tuition-free school, we raise our entire operating budget privately each year. So that's a $1.3 million budget that we need to find annually to succeed. And we have a very small endowment, so we really are reliant on individuals largely to make that commitment. We don't accept any government funding, and all of our funding comes through interested individuals and foundations.
I think it's a great funding model that we have in terms of being privately funded primarily by individuals, because they're in the school all the time. And the result is that it's a better school. Instead of being a school that just relies on test scores to measure our success, we're also being asked about art, dance, music, sports, family nutrition, how many families are moving out of poverty. So we really are able to be more of a 360-degree school and a more comprehensive and successful school.
The first year of the school, midway through the year, the parents decided that they wanted to raise money for the school. They came up with this incredible idea. They went to the local merchants and got the merchants to donate something, a gallon of milk, free cleaning one day. And they put all of that together in a little coupon book. Then they took one of those Parcheesi spin dials, and they took this out into the community. People who spun the dial and landed on 25 cents, well, I want to do it again. And they raised $1,200 doing this. But that is the commitment that the parents had to the school. Now, in the life of fundraising, $1,200 doesn't seem like a lot, but it was everything for them.
A second group of people who are particularly supportive come from several of the Episcopal parishes on the North Shore. And the churches have really taken on Esperanza as a ministry. And they see working with Esperanza Academy as an opportunity for their faith to take action and to take life.
What we've tried to do is create all the qualities of a traditional Episcopal school, the benefits that are lacking in many of the public schools because of funding, and to make this available to any family regardless of their financial income. And to accomplish this, we follow a sliding scale tuition program. Each family, whether they are from the very low economic status, middle income status, or full tuition paying families, pay according to their means, which creates a community of unity. There's a minimum buy-in of $500 for each family, and it actually serves the families well to feel like they have this contribution. It's the best they can do, and it's equal to what another family is paying, thousands of dollars for.
All of our constituents really, I think, still come from a need, a circumstance that we can sort of certainly step into and help give boys who are very bright but for social or economic reasons don't have an opportunity to get ahead, to get an education and prepare for college.
In terms of sustainability, the question is always going to be, is your school doing something that's needed and useful? And if you're communicating clearly about that, and if you're doing something that is really needed and you're doing a really good job at it, then there are lots of people who will come and support you. I think it's a very healthy model, this sense that we're accountable to individuals to make our school possible.